This is going to be a demonstration of Coppélia. It's the second half, and again, I have some of my students from a different studio helping me. This is like a very watered down beginner version because the students in my other studio don't have a lot of ballet training. That's why the steps are a little different than what you're used to seeing. This last glissade should look familiar because it is one of the last things that happened in Coppélia for Beginners Part 1. If you're not sure what comes before this, you should go watch that video to review how we got here. We're going to continue by taking turns between two groups. However, if you were in Group A in the Part 1 video, that doesn't mean you're still Group A in this new part. You may have a new group depending on where you're standing. The students on stage left are now Group A, and the students on stage right are Group B. Group A stays while Group B runs to the side and waits for their turn. In the studio that this dance is designed for, I have a total of 10 students, so we should have 5 students per group. These little variations are usually done in groups of 2, but I want my students to have more time dancing on stage, so I'm making fewer groups but with more dancers. After the susu, Group A prepares by stepping to the left and putting their right foot front to prepare for a assissone ouverte to the right, which we learned in the Part 1 video, while Group B runs away with their left arm in front. I mentioned that Group A starts with a assissone ouverte to the right, which is a jump from 2 feet landing on the right foot. The left leg is an arabesque with the left arm up. Then you put the left foot down so you can kick the right leg front. Again, the left arm is up. You close that right leg in front in 5th position for a slow plie. You have time here. Instead of pas de bourrées, we're adding 2 passés. Right leg goes passé and back, then left leg goes passé and close back. Then we repeat the same exact thing again with a assissone ouverte to the right. Put your left foot front so you can kick that right leg up, and instead of 2 passés, all we do is run off to the side, and then you run around and form a line and wait for your next turn. So let's take a closer look at Group B. While Group A was dancing, Group B was getting ready on stage right, preparing for their steps. Group B starts with a saut basque to the left, so that means they push off the left foot and kick the right leg up in the air as they jump, and then they land on the right foot with the left foot in passé. Don't put that left foot down because you're going to step into a piqué arabesque, your right leg up in the back. Then you can put the right foot down and you do a little flick with the left foot before doing it again. Now let's take a closer look at the arms. The right arm goes up along with the right leg. They go at the same time. When you land, your arms are in first position right across from your belly button. When you do a first arabesque to the left, your left hand is in front of your nose. And then pretend your arm and your foot are attached for this flick. They both go in at the same time. After you do this movement 3 times, you run to the left and around to the back of the stage just like Group A did to wait for your turn. Now this is Group A's chance to run forward for their next part. So in slow motion, this is nothing we haven't already done. Glissade to the right, hold for a second, développé with the left. Add a little flick and we're going to do passé with that same left leg, then right leg. Then we step, look to the left, and then we step, look to the right. Close in 5th right before you repeat the glissade to the right again. Glissade, développé with the left, and passé with the same left leg, passé right leg, and no steps this time, just run away with your right arm in front. And you guessed it, Group B dances again. Now, in the studio that this dance is designed for, Group B has 5 dancers, but Group B is actually going to split into 2 smaller groups, and only 3 students are going to do this next part that I'm going to show, although I have not decided who goes where and which students cross in front or in back of each other yet. So Group B starts with a chassé into a tourjeté, also called entrelacé, which means you kick one leg front, and then you switch the direction of your body in the air and kick the other leg back. Close in 5th position, and then you kick one leg front in développé. And then from there you do another chassé, and then you step, kick one leg front, switch in the air, kick the other leg back, land, close, développé. You do this 3 times. Chassé, in a tourjeté, make sure both legs are straight, and you pass through 1st position, so keep your legs close together if you can. After the 3rd one, you just do a sous-sous, and then you chaîné away, off stage, well, off to the side, and chaînés are just turns in 1st position with straight knees. So a tourjeté or an entrelacé one more time. You kick both legs in the same direction, so if my left leg goes up first, it's kicking to the right. All I do is change the direction of my body, and then my right leg goes back, but it's still kicking to the right side of the stage. I'll do a tutorial video on tourjeté or entrelacé. The word entrelacé means interlaced. The legs should look interlaced with one another. They stay close together. My heels almost touch when I'm in the air. They go through 1st position before I land on the other foot. So we're almost done with the dance. After the first 3 dancers of Group B complete this tourjeté section and then do their chaînés away, we have 2 remaining dancers in Group B, and we still have to learn their part. Once they learn their part, then all of the dancers will join, and then we're almost done with the dance. We just have a few more phrases of music to finish.